Hello, everyone. We are back with another exciting episode of Dawn of Diademia here on Dungeon Mechanics. It's been a month, exactly, since we've streamed literally anything. So, before we get started, I guess a little recap is in order, because it might have been a minute since, anyone remembers what happens in the last?
Just a bit.
So, basically, the episode started out with our heroes meeting up with the young prince who overheard them speaking with his sister. And after a quick discussion, he found out that he was quote-unquote married to someone that he hadn't met yet. But there were quite a number of reveals that day, and ultimately, some of the guards were called, or they arrived to collect Caden to bring him to the Sealy court so that he can serve as the first witness to hopefully help Freya not be executed for crimes of pretty much treason against the Sealy court. When he got there, he was given a series of questions, and ultimately he was given an offer that, unbeknownst to a Obi that was overseeing the whole thing on Freya's shoulder, was supposedly offered to him specifically. However, Caden refused and made his way back to the party. I can't remember, did Caden say that something would be offered to the rest of the party members so that they can be aware? I know he didn't say what was offered for him, but...
So, I was offered the choice of a memory or what was in the box.
What's in the box?
I gave them a memory, and I did not tell anyone about whether or not there was a item offered.
I would have
Only
told
the memory
everyone.
that was taken.
I would have told everyone since I'm an Obi.
Okay.
But you never shifted back out of Obi.
Yeah, I could still talk though. Can't I?
Switch between?
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as Obi is manifested in whichever... why are you level 6? What? Why are you a monk?
Oh, yeah, I was testing something out. I haven't even looked at this, that's why.
Okay, I was like, wait a second,
Ignore
what is happening? Did I miss a level up?
Yes, you did.
Impossible. But
What
yes.
is that in?
Huh? In D&D Beyond. I was like, why is he level 6? But yes, so the next person that was called forth to speak with the Sealy court was Dalen, and as he exited out of the room, that is where we are going to pick up today. So as the moment that Dalen leaves, is there anything... I mean, there's a Aleem, very quiet Vingax for some reason, and a Caden in the room with a non-responsive Raylith, I would imagine, because he's seeing through Obi's eyes.
Suppose so, yeah. I wouldn't know he's there.
Well, as soon as Caden came back, last episode, he told everybody that they took a memory and told them that he couldn't remember the exact details of how we traveled here. And then they took Dalen away.
Okay.
So that's kind of how we ended it, as they were escorting Dalen away. So I'd say at this point, there's not much that Caden would have to say to the rest of the party because there's not much else that would have happened.
Okay. So Dalen, you are moved to a similar circular court. In front of you is the court of, I think, Winter. But it is the queen of the court sitting there with the other members kind of positioned around the room. And they all look at you specifically. Yes, please state your name, young man.
Dalen Usbrid, Order of the Vorn.
Order of the Vorn? Is that a paladin group?
Yes.
Interesting. So, how long have you known the current person in question being tried today, known as Freya?
Like, what, 3 days maybe? No, not even.
Less.
Yeah,
A
like...
couple of hours.
Just short of a whole day, your madam.
I see. And you are willing to defend her name this day?
She defended my life. I'll defend her name.
Very well. How exactly do you plan on accomplishing that?
Well, how do you determine if someone's Seelie or unseelie?
Usually it's by their merit. Their deeds will determine their true action. However, that cannot always be considered a 100% truth.
Well, I only know her on her merit. I never knew she was Seelie or unseelie or held to any other faction. She stood next to me as we fought an enemy, and that's good merit.
Very well. On circumstance that the enemy that you are in question stating is an enemy to consider, what is a driving factor that you look for individuals that you align yourselves with?
I like people who are honest, not necessarily forthcoming with everything that they are, but are not trying to pull wool over your eyes. People who won't run away when there's trouble, leave someone behind. And also aren't afraid to stand up for what they believe in. Or who they believe in. He'll look over at Freya.
And you believe that the company you keep, your party, fits this determination?
Wholeheartedly. Although there are moments with one that's just beside the point.
Is there anything that would sway you away from your defense for Freya? Information perhaps that you would find out about her individually that could cause you to change how you see her?
Nothing from the past will change how I see her, but what she does in the present would.
I see. Well, at present, I do not have any further questions. And the others kind of like look between each other without stating anything. And one of the servants comes out with a bejeweled box, kind of gold-laced embroidery, and she approaches you and sets it kind of in the middle of that room where previously Caden subjected one of his memories to the orb that was there. However, when you have, or so since you've been there, you have not seen an orb or anything like that. But she sets the chest, or the small chest, down and exits out of the room shortly thereafter. The king shortly speaks up. What you have there is a treasure for your consideration this day. It could be something that you may lack, something that you may seek. The contents truly are fitting of whoever opens it. As we offered your friend earlier, you may take what is within the confines of this chest with you, or you can choose to leave it there and submit to us a single memory.
A memory of
Something you cherish as equally.
So what happens if I take the box?
Then you will have whatever the contents holds for your own purpose.
So out of story, did you say why, like, if I take the box, something happens to her? Did you say any of that?
No, nothing like that.
Okay. So I'm offered a treasure or to offer a memory with no repercussions.
Mm-hmm. How it's being
For-
phrased currently, yeah.
How it's being phrased. Okay.
Buck knows. Buck knows. I know.
I will like mutter to myself. I was like,
Like, I
That's
know
like
I'm not the
nothing
DM,
there.
but it's like roll something.
that's nothing that Ray said. I don't get it. This is a great thing.
You look about Obi. Daggers.
So the box has something I seek.
Yes, it is hard to determine exactly what the contents is. However, it will definitely mean something to you.
Well, it seems you all seek an answer. Have you all tried opening it to find your answer?
There is nothing the box can offer us that would help in this particular trial at present.
I see. And why would you want a memory from me?
The memory can serve as collateral. You will lose access to it while this trial is continuing. However, it can be used as evidence of just how willing you are to vouch for Freya.
I see now. Sacrifice. I'm accustomed to it. So you'll have access to my memory. Will I have access to it?
No, at least while the trial continues.
I would like to offer a memory.
Sire, if I may. And you watch this very slender elvish man approach you. Dark robes, long hair. Roll me a perception check.
16?
Okay. He shares similar features. I mean, you've probably seen a number of elves in your time, but he shares similar features to Freya. Especially how his eyes and hers sort of match in their red-hued embers.
Ray, did you say anything about him?
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Dalen was set up for success.
I'm getting
would
free objects, meeting new people.
Hold on. Would Rayleigh have told him?
Caden
Probably
told
would have been
him.
a small window.
Yeah, Caden. Rayleigh would have
Caden
told
told
him, yeah.
you who he was because he told Caden who he was.
Okay, DM.
You would probably associate this as Freya's brother.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you must be Freya's brother.
Yes. You can call me Droilar. Pleasure to meet you, Dalen.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have a memory in mind? Or could I just potentially pluck one out?
So I'll look back at the king
Yes.
or queen or king.
Queen's at the
I'll
head
look at the
court,
court.
but yeah, okay.
So the man collecting the memories to serve in favor of Freya is her brother who is having her own trial.
Yes. Droilar does work close in hand with the Sealy court. Since his sister was exiled, he has been consistently working towards repairing their name structure within their family.
I look to Freya and say, do you see this as a conflict of interest in your sake?
What's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. As you look up to where Freya is, you can see Obi is on her shoulder. However, there kind of seems to be a haze or a mist that's preventing her from either speaking or like fully acknowledging that you're talking to her.
What do I get from her?
Roll a insight check.
15.
Very calm, stoic. Not any kind of excitement or changes in demeanor when either her brother's speaking or any of them are talking about the levels of the trial thus far.
So, if there's a haze over her, right, like where that he sees, would I hear him ask that?
You can hear everything clearly from both Dalen and the court's wording. It's almost like if you had to pin it, it would be some form of like charm or enchantment, but you haven't seen anything thus far that would be definitive.
Okay.
Then I will ask Troy Laylar.
Oh, Droylar?
Troylar.
Troylar.
Do you
Find this a
Do you
conflict of interest?
That's not my question. Do you hope to see your sister come out of this unharmed?
If it will strengthen our family name, then certainly.
Can I roll an insight
Sure.
with my negative one?
Oh, God.
Oh, this is a 6.
So he has a very strange vibe to him. Like, obviously he's giving off not sinister, but like definitely not fully unconflicted body tones. However, as he's speaking, there is like that level of respect within the court that if he does have ulterior motives or anything like that, they're not like so blatant that he would allow something to slip in front of the king and queen.
Blood ties are important where I come from, so I trust Freya, therefore I trust you. And I'll just kind of like tilt my head. I don't know how he pulls memories, but Dalen's like, obviously it comes from my head, so he just kind of like bows his head and says, take what you need.
Ah, yes. One moment. And he retrieves that sphere. And
As he walks away, Dalen's still just like...
And Dalen, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Great.
Oh no.
Oh, it's... Oh my gosh.
Cursed
Rolled
dice.
so low. A 6.
Nice.
6 is my number today.
The orb kind of gives off a slight sheen. And it gets very bright within the room. Rayliff, you would notice, even from Obi's perspective, it's a bit too bright. And as it dims, Droylar and Dalen are no longer standing presently in the room, and the orb is just kind of slowly turning in the air in space. Dalen, as the light dimmers, you find yourself in a mindscape. And this is great. This is so awesome.
Oh fuck!
And Droilar is there next to you. Ah,
Trauma, here we come.
your mind is very interesting, as there is a vortex of a storm on the horizon with dark-hued reddish clouds and lightning kind of like striking over this
What's
mountainscape.
that?
This is
Oh, no.
your mind, I believe. Is it not?
Why is that in my mind?
Well, shall we find out together?
I guess so.
You're capable of defending yourself, are you not?
Absolutely.
Insight check. Oh, nat 20. I wasted it.
He is full of confidence.
So you find yourself whooshed into the air, almost like a fly spell, but not really. And as you're cascading over the obviously war-torn mindscape, you specifically, Dalen, feel a pulse pulling you closer, and as you kind of caress over the top of the mountain peak, you see a body kind of at the base of the mountain on the opposite side, and there are chains wrapped around his neck, and then arms and legs binding him to the ground. Well, that doesn't look fond. Shall we go investigate?
Yes, maybe he needs help.
There's someone in your mind that needs help.
Sorry, I'm not used to being in my mind. I keep forgetting.
Right. So y'all head down
This is not a normal thing for me.
the mountain and land just at the base, and you see in front of you a very interesting elvish male. He looks up at you, and his eyes like immediately scour, and then he looks over at Droilar and then back at you. Have you come to set me free?
I don't even know who you are.
That is of no concern then.
Why are you here in my mind? Chained to... What is it, a mountain, as you said, behind him?
He's kind of like chained at the base of the mountain. I am here partially in thanks to yourself.
Are these some kind of tricks you're playing on me? He looks over to Dr. Dre.
No, my magic does not exactly work that way. What you are seeing in front of you is definitely something quite unique to your mindscape.
I don't understand any of this. Wait. This couldn't be the source of of what Ray was saying. I will, I don't know how, I'm in my mind. I don't know how it works. I'll try and channel that particular energy as if I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me a Arcana check, just so.
I rolled a 6. I'm not even kidding. But that's a 9.
Okay. As you're trying to tap into that energy, it almost seems a bit foreign, but slowly there kind of is like a spark that manifests from the firebolt as it's trying to like quicken itself to life. But there seems to be a held energy kind of like holding it back.
So I'll just let go of the energy. Are you who I met in the woods earlier?
Yes. You are in my neck of the woods.
I don't know why you're here or why you need me, but I think we should get rid of you. And I'll, pull out my flail from my belt.
Get rid of me?
And
I'm a part of you. You can't just get rid of me. That's not how deals work.
deal? What deal? I made no deal with you.
Truly, have you forgotten? You have, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'll start to bring back my flail.
Okay. As you go to try and strike, I need you to make a
Giving myself
history
mental
check.
damage. Oh, 17.
Oh, wow. You go to swing and there's a tingle of pain that etches itself into your mind. You don't take any damage or anything like that, but you get a flash of yourself gasping for air, blood kind of coming down from a gaping wound in your head, your vision blurred, and this figure sort of walking closer to you. And then you're back in your present action form of yourself.
When I was wounded, I thought I wouldn't make it. I still don't recall how I got through that. Is that because of you?
You could say that.
Gosh, what do I do?
Cool, you're fucked.
Are you still swinging?
No, I figured like the pain like made me like stopped my motion, stopped me mid stride. Well, I don't know what's real right now, and I don't understand why you're here, but I think do I feel like obviously he's chained, and the times I've sensed him, he was dark feeling, but do I sense like evil?
Are you using like your divine sense or just like insight sense?
Can I use divine sense in my own mind? Is that a thing?
Sure, I don't think it
You're
has,
about
like,
to swing at somebody in your mind. Yes. Echolocation.
Yeah, I use my echolocation in my own mind to sense out the evil.
Okay. So your divine sense sort of shoots out, and
Hopefully everything just shines golden and pure because it's my mind, right?
sure, we'll give you that for a brief moment. So that pulse goes out for as far as it reaches, and everything kind of grows still in that moment. You see the individual before you kind of bathe in that golden hue, and there is Droilar kind of inquisitively looking at what you're doing, but he hasn't said anything further. And then that tendril of pain hits again, and a pulse shoots out, and you feel a mixture of both celestial and fiendish energy radiate around this captive creature, this individual bound to the base of your mind. And then you sense undead, but not from in front of you, and kind of like the hairs on the back of your neck go up, and you've used your divine sense enough to know that ping is coming from exactly where Droilar is standing at presently. And then the sense fades, and the storm starts brewing again.
Lord and Lady Satan.
Literally surrounded by everything except the Fae.
I just look at.
That's only because he's in his mind.
Oh God.
I kind of look at the person chained to the mountainside. Who are you? Tell me.
Once upon a time, I used to be the prince of these lands. A prince of the Feywilds. But that is neither here nor there. I tell you, boy, set me free, so that I can correct what has been wronged to both me and my family.
I'm not gonna set you free. I sense things about you that I don't trust. But if you prove that you can help me now, we can talk further. Do you currently know the situation I am in? Are you cognizant of things that are happening in the moment?
I am both aware and unaware of your petty squabbles. I care nothing about your trial. Or your, might I say, near impossible task presented to you.
Would you care about freedom?
If offered, I would not deny it.
Then help me help you. How do I get my friend out of her trial?
Do what any self-respecting heir would do. Take her. Take whatever it is that you want.
They won't just let me grab her and walk out of there.
They won't have a choice.
I'm no former prince of the Feywilds.
While my kingdom may not be presently there, my path is not over.
If I let you free, will you be separate from me?
I'm afraid that's not the case. You and I are one.
And for now, you'll stay here. And I will just freaking about face and start walking off.
Are you sure that's what you want to do, Dalen?
Who said that?
I know their voices are similar. The prince.
Okay, thought it was the prince. For now, I'm sure.
Pity.
You're chained for a reason.
Chains are temporary.
We shall see.
Droilar follows after you. I will find myself satisfied with what I have discovered here today, if that is fine.
What's our environment?
Think barren wastelands, mountainous regions, and then storm brewing all around.
Okay. Then as he's talking, I will quickly turn around and just try and leg sweep him onto the ground.
Okay.
Or like shove him to the ground.
Roll a like Are you doing like a
A
contested
trip
grapple
attack, essentially.
trip?
A what?
Are you
Like-
I
trying
guess
to...
just like grappling, just throwing him onto the ground. I'm just
Okay.
throwing him to make a point.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
16?
Let's see. Probably definitely. So you shift your weight and quickly sweep underneath Droilar, and he falls to the ground, seeing the sundering storm ahead and you kind of like looming over him.
You have some explaining to do.
Explaining? Do you forget?
You are neither dead nor alive. What are you? And do others know?
Paladins. Always very difficult to get around. No, the others do not know. And I would much rather keep it that way.
So it seems we can make a deal.
A deal? I do not make deals. And he's like attempting to get up and like dust himself off.
I will try and just foot to the chest, lay back down, kind of move.
What is this deal you are speaking of?
I'm not one prone to lie. And if something weighs heavy on my conscience, I am forthcoming with the truth. Others will know what you are, unless you can help Freya get out of this.
Help my poor sister. Why would I do such a thing?
Because of my stalwart conscience to tell the truth.
And should I refuse? You simply tell the entire Seelie court what I truly am? Never have I been so foolish to agree to such terms. There is nothing to keep you from speaking about it.
Okay. And carry on with your work. You have what you want?
I believe I do.
What did you choose, by the way? We didn't really
Choose.
take quite the scroll through my mental landscape.
I believe all things are in order as it should be. May I get up?
I lift my leg, lift my foot, offer my hand.
He takes it, and with as much dignity as a bag of bones can probably do, he gets back up to his feet.
I would offer you a potion, but it's a Final Fantasy joke. Oh no, that's the Phoenix down that kills the undead. Never mind.
Shall we return?
If you wish, do you want to tell me why you're undead?
I believe it wouldn't matter either way.
Very well.
And you feel kind of that pulse again, Dalen. And as Obi would probably attest as y'all are forming back into the court, the orb floating precariously between the two of you. You don't seem to remember anything that's happened in the past few minutes.
He's done, I guess.
It would seem, Your Highness, that Dalen has offered most suitable information this day.
Would I think anything is wrong from this?
It is different as far as how Caden was handled, but with how Droilar looked at Obi specifically, you might think this would be his way of combating eavesdropping.
Okay.
Thank you, Dalen, for all of your help this day. We will use the evidence to help in deciding where to go forward in this trial.
Can I still have that box?
I believe the box is no longer up for offer.
Just asking. Just asking.
Well, there's a few more of your friends that we would like to discuss things with, but perhaps we should give a small recess for you all to collect your thoughts. We'll pick things up after a suitable meal is provided.
Thank you for your time. I'm gonna do the bow, and like as I'm turning, I'll look at Freya and give the like.
Just stoic. You get led back to the room where the others are kind of nestled. And you see Raylith, Caden, Vengax, and Aleem kind of stood there. So, how did it go?
I think it went fine. I swear there's something so important, like, right there. For the life of me, I can't remember. Life. No.
I'll come back, but I'm keeping Obi with Freya. He took... Caden. So for you, they just took a memory, correct? You were able to choose? What memory?
I did. I chose a precise memory.
And you just offered it up, correctly?
All I did was touch the orb and thought exactly what I wanted to place into it.
Wasn't the same thing for Dalen. Dalen and Freya's brother vanished.
We vanished?
Correct, right, DM? You probably both went into the orb. And
I just remember a blink, and then...
but it's no memory or anything. No memory that you could think of that you cherish.
I'll start reflecting on like key points in my life. I remember everything. Like
From your perspective, yeah.
yeah, from my perspective. Okay.
So can I surmise,
Everything
like,
seems there.
without metagaming, would I be able to kind of piece together that something happened in there? Since he remembers everything else?
Well, Dalen's not at the same benefit as Caden, where Vi can kind of relay any memories that are hazy for him. Essentially, you know, imagine all your different memories growing up and how some of them just get forgotten.
Vanish. Yeah.
It could be as simple as that, or something else entirely.
Okay.
The problem is, though, we're not sure what he did in there.
And you can't remember anything whatsoever.
I don't remember a thing.
There could have been a manipulation going on.
Would whatever happened in that moment be a memory in itself?
Yes, because you would remember.
A current memory.
You said it was like a flash, though. You don't remember going in.
So if that's the case, something happened that he doesn't want known.
Because if he remembers standing there and remembers leaving, and you saw them disappear,
Yes. Clear as day.
then something happened inside.
But guys, all memories I have of Freya in this short day we've had together, can't be anything bad that he got out of there. We all have the same memories of her, right?
That's not the same. What did he ask of you before they presented the orb?
They didn't ask him about Freya. They asked him to give up something that he cherishes.
Exactly. I was asked for a specific thing. And I had to choose something that had to do with her.
And you didn't. So they have what they want already. They just
didn't
want
ask
something
me
else.
that.
If they didn't ask
They asked
you,
me a lot about my character too. They didn't ask about her.
so they
like
were
when they were
looking for something
questioning
from
me.
you specifically. And you have no recollection of the moment you disappeared in the orb until Rayla saw you
came
come
back.
Would there be anything, images or anything?
Make a. How would I phrase
Guidance.
this? I don't know if it's an ability check.
Wisdom.
Make a history check at disadvantage.
That's great.
Guidance.
Okay. That would be a 6. My God.
Bruh.
Guidance. He's
With
loving
guidance?
those sixes, chat.
With guidance.
Oh my god. Switch your dice. Oh my god, please.
I am officially switching dice. These my new
Wow.
fancy ones.
So even Day doesn't know anything because he's rolling sixes.
This is not ideal.
As you're trying your best to remember anything, you hear an audible chuckle in your mind, Dalen.
excuse me, I'd say to the group.
What?
Something funny?
What? What are you talking about?
As he says that, you see Caden pull an arrow because he didn't hear a laugh.
Oh.
And he knocks a bow. Because the last
Um,
time something was out of the miss, he almost tagged a prince.
What are you talking about?
I must
Jay?
be hearing things. Never mind.
Well, the drugs
I thought I heard
were
someone
off.
laugh.
The blood wore off already. You're fine.
What did you hear?
A laugh. A little chuckle.
No one
Probably
laughed.
some Sprite flying
right
by my
here.
head. You know, Feywild. You know.
Well, um, okay.
This isn't making any sense. Because I know the memory they took from me as far as the gap. It was how we got here. Because I have no recollection of how we left the material plane and arrived in the Feywild.
Okay. Dalen. You know something that he doesn't want us to know. And if it wasn't for Okay, he's hiding something. I just don't know what. None of us do. Well, you do, but you don't.
Can't quite read him. Not that I'm great at reading people, but he seemed pretty flippant about his sister.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Well.
definitely something wrong with him. He's out of place here.
Because why is he the only one? Why is he trying to repair his house name even though it's just Freya, his sister?
I don't think that's what he's trying to do. Because if he was trying to repair it, he'd be trying to save her. To prove that they can be better and fix what happened. He was too eager to get into my head. And he didn't seem as pleased with what I gave him.
He wants information that we have. That. Okay.
The others seemed pleased with what I gave them, though. Like, understand that
So.
we made it here.
So, from everything that we've got, all the information that we have so far, you seem. The information that they wanted for Freya, they already have. The rest of it is just for us. They want information about us, things that we have, things that we've lived through, or secrets, or something.
Maybe they're twisting our choice on us. Maybe we should choose the box. The rest of you.
Especially you, Rayla.
Why me?
Because if he's taking them into... If he takes you like you took Dalen into that orb, if he accesses whatever he was doing with him there, out of sight of everyone else, he may get more than we bargained for. Because that orb can retain.
And you're not even
memories.
from this world.
Oh, I know a lot of things.
The
More than I care.
princess knows more.
Do you want
We
to
need
try?
to talk to her.
Okay. We'll do that then. Can we get a guard
They
or
did
something?
mention food, so maybe we can find them. And the food together.
Okay.
I would like to look around for a servant or a guard.
Okay. There are guards posted at the 2 entry points, the main entry points of that small circular court that y'all are in. But they're at the opposite side of the door. But it's just like a golden chained sort of see-through bars.
So I want to approach one of them and excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Is there a way that I could potentially have an audience with the princess?
We can put in a request for you.
I would very much appreciate that.
And he kind of like nods to one of the other guards, and he like does his salute and heads off.
And Caden will bow and then walk back to the group.
Perception checks, everyone.
Actually, you've been rolling not good. I've been test
18.
rolling. Oh.
Do we want Vi to roll one as well, or just Caden?
Ba, 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 ba.
You said perception, right?
You could do one for Vi as well.
Okay.
Yeah, perception.
23. Plus 5, baby. Oh, wait, I could have guided myself. Fuck.
All right, so a 25 for Vi and a 19 for Caden.
Okay. Aside from Vengax and Aleem, who kind of have started talking, the rest of you notice the wood line shifting and moving, and as y'all look to see what is coming, you see Obi headed towards Raylith. And Raylith, you probably would know this, but Obi probably would have stayed with Freya unless he sensed danger. And he quickly comes back and whoosh, lands on your shoulder.
Obi, you're supposed to stay. What happened? And if you could communicate to me.
Roll a animal handling check. I don't even. Is he an animal?
I mean, he's from my familiar, so he would like be able to kind of communicate with me.
Okay. Yeah. He's a real OB.
That's a 19 with guidance.
Okay. From the type of interpretation that Obi seems to be giving off, he's a bit frantic, but he does convey to you that something is up with Freya as far as where she's at currently. You can kind of get a gist that they've taken her somewhere.
Oh, God. They seem to have taken Freya somewhere.
Can Obi take us to her?
Can you?
He kind of gives a sheepish nod.
Nothing's gonna happen to you, okay? It's okay. And
Quick
either way, I
question,
can just bring you
DM,
back.
Do we see Cricket anywhere in this room?
That's a good point.
Cricket.
No.
But he would have been in the other court with Freya.
So
Or that
Cricket
Freya was
went
in.
with Freya?
It was just Obi and Freya. Because they came for Freya and then Obi hung out. Cricket's off doing hood rat shit.
Well,
Yeah,
Cricket was over there with Freya when they took her into the thing. So I was
So
just
he wasn't
wondering
with her.
if Cricket was still.
Yeah,
hanging
he
out.
stayed at that court circle.
Cricket's stealing everyone's money and making it more money.
I mean, that's
Pyramid
fair.
scheme. So Obi starts to head toward the woods again.
The woods?
Yeah, like where the Prince Advin came out of.
Okay. Lead the way, Obi. Do y'all want to be... Do we want to rush or take our time?
Why are you all?
Let's just act like we're going to meet someone. I'm gonna draw suspicion.
Why is everybody being weird?
Is this Salim?
Shh.
Yeah.
Elaine, just come on.
They took Freya somewhere and we don't know where Cricket's at.
Oh. Okay.
Cricket's the little Kenku, the little bird.
Oh, I'll point the way that Obi was headed and be like, Liam, what's over there?
No,
He's been here a while.
He's coming with us.
What's over?
Oh, secrets. Are we sneaking? Y'all aren't leaving me again, right? Like,
No, you're not.
No,
We're
no,
not.
no,
Come
no,
on.
no.
okay. Alim is going to cast.
I'm not leaving you. You're standing guard.
No, he's coming. Dalen, stop. Stop it, Dalen. Stop.
Alim is going
Come
to
with us.
cast Pass Without a Trace on the group.
The
So you
tank
get
with the
a
grass over it.
plus 10 to your stealth checks. Yes, that's
A plus
exactly what it is. A plus 10. Then
Do I
everyone
get
can
it to
make
my disadvantage roll?
uh,
That's the real question.
Could I give myself guidance, yes or no? It's not making much of a difference, but still,
you can give one person guidance.
not myself. Somebody else.
I mean, you can give yourself guidance.
I'll give it to Dalen.
No, take it.
You take it.
I'd rather you get there than me.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. Take it.
Okay. So do both rolls get the plus 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus guidance, a D4.
And the D4. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, sweet. I'm golden.
So you don't need it, or you do?
I don't need it. I got a 25. Yeah, 25 total.
Okay, take it anyways. I got a 27.
Okay, then I got a 29.
Good.
Aleem got a 29.
What about a ranger / rogue?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a rogue. Not me.
Deception check. No.
Okay.
Galen has never felt so ninja in his life right now. He's just like action rolling.
Watch it.
So
Don't say natural one, please.
Vi got a 22,
Okay.
and with that, you hear Caden go, Vi, go with them. And he turns to the group and says, the princess is on her way. We can't all be gone when she arrives. And I put in the request.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say Vengax is here, but okay, that's fine.
She'll let me know where you are.
Okay. Obi got a 23 with +10.
Okay. As the party splits, that's where we're gonna take a quick break.
Dun, dun, dun.
Take like a $5, and we'll come back and see what exciting new things is gonna happen.
Shit.
Okay, be back shortly. Don't go anywhere unless you have to go get like snacks or something. Okay, bye. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, things were as expected. No, this is way too epic of music to play for this particular play.
Where's my trumpet?
Where's the music?
Oh,
Alchemy.
what? I got kicked out of alchemy.
You
What
gotta.
the devil
Yeah,
happened
it's been
there?
doing that.
It's probably getting overtaxed. Okay,
I was
so
wondering why I wasn't hearing no music.
the party is split. The stealth rolls for those stealthing have been rolled. Figure out who we're gonna. Okay. Raylith, Obi guides you, Dalen, and Aleem through the woods. Dalen as your commando crawling through the leaf and foliage. You find that the Feywilds is kind of like assisting you in your stealth. It's almost like the leaves are like purposely dampening the sound that they probably should make because they're like, oh, he's doing the thing. But Obi guides you three to a clearing, and you see the pathway kind of like open up. Four?
Vi's with them.
Oh yeah,
One second,
Vi
one
as
second,
well.
one second.
Well,
Let me
I
look
guess if
around.
we're counting
One moment, sorry.
the others, 5.
Don't leave Vi out.
It's Vi,
got
Obi,
villains?
Dalen, Raylith, and Aleem.
Sorry.
Don't leave the healers out, Stacks. They're vital.
No, they get forgotten about, and then they're gone for like a bunch of episodes. But there is a narrow pathway up ahead that Obi starts to head down.
I follow.
Just gonna follow.
I mean, keep an eye out as well.
Nice. Make me a deck save.
What?
Resistance.
You said deck save?
Mhm.
Okay. 17.
Aleem gave you resistance too.
So what does that do?
Extra D4 on saving throws.
20.
Nice. It was more like a resistance shove, but you catch your footing and you head down, sliding down to kind of like a darkening in the brush. You see the narrow passageway kind of like wind off and lead further into the forest, but there is also kind of a side passage that leads to what you would imagine to be different parts of this kingdom. And shortly after, Dalen, can you roll me a strength save, maybe?
Guidance.
That doesn't work on freaking strength save, and you're at the bottom of the hill.
Quiet you. Hey, I'm casting guidance here.
Disadvantage for your
13.
stealth.
Ah! Arrows just come piercing me.
You said it's a save. Vi gives him resistance. Just in
What?
case he needs it.
Oh, for Dalen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got an 18 without it.
That's fine.
19 with it.
Dalen, you make it shortly after as well. Vi kind of like swoops down and heads towards all of you. That's pretty far down, guys.
Can I mold the earth a little bit so you could like get shaken up a little bit so you could like go?
That's disadvantage. Oh no, I rolled a 19. Oh, I hate you, Dalen, or freaking Raylith. Both of y'all are the same.
But he doesn't know it was me, so.
Yeah, last he checked, you weren't a real druid anyway. So, with a
Not a real
15,
wizard either.
he stumbles down and gets there eventually.
I'll catch you.
He falls right before. Well, that was fun. Shh. Do we have a play? Oh, we're whispering now. You just yelled at us from all the way up
I
the top
didn't
of the...
yell.
You
That
yelled!
was no, I didn't. I was whispering loudly.
You raised your voice.
That's not how that. Okay,
That's exactly how you yell!
Vi growls at them both.
You're gonna
I
get us
will
in trouble.
turn This van around.
What is a van?
It's a vanguard. Everyone knows that.
Oh,
Brit.
are we part of the
Okay.
Vanguard now?
No.
Really? We're talking about dialects now, Raylith? Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Your skin's changing color. You're giving us away. For the
All right.
15th time.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Just don't
I'm
crack him like a glow stick.
So, all right. So this is what I'm gonna say real quick. Stacks, I did not talk to you about this. I'm gonna use my what is it? First level spell to get a wild companion through my druid circle.
Okay. What does it look like?
And so I'm gonna summon a how do I put this? You know how in certain video games there's animals that, like, I don't know, like Resident Evil, how dogs kind of look very fucked up, like zombie-esque. I'm gonna essentially summon like a zombie monkey.
God, shoot it with fire! This guiding bolt starts to like manifest as this
Devilry.
devil
hold
monkey.
on.
dead
Before they
creature.
do anything, I'm gonna use mold earth just to trip them up real quick.
There's a beam in the air, guys.
It doesn't go off.
What do you mean? That's
It
not
does
how
not go
magic works.
It does not work.
There's the guiding bolt just pew. Freaking Thundercats over here.
Okay, both of you, can they roll? I don't know, something like a deck save.
Sure.
Wait. Is this actually happening? I'm not attacking your monkey.
Well, apparently Aleem is.
Yep, Aleem was about to guiding the fucking next level. That is a
Just warn a guy when you're
14.
gonna summon
15.
something
It's a 16.
in the middle of the woods
He
that
fails.
we've never seen before.
so he falls. Nice. So the guiding bolt goes
Down with his face.
No! He
Yes.
trips backwards.
That's the what? No.
That's how you're like, oh, then you fall backwards.
So
No
we
one
just sent
ever
a
falls
flare
forward.
into the sky. A
People fall
flare
forward.
pointing right where we are.
Okay, let's determine if he falls forward or not. Rolling a d4. Odds, he falls forward. Evens, it's in the air. No pressure. Cocked. 3. Okay, it hits the ground. The ground's glowing.
Good.
I mean, that doesn't really stop Vi from guiding bolting this thing.
How you gonna mold Earth when you got a flying creature there?
Wall of force.
Yes, use your limited spell slots
Burn
for
your
shenanigans.
No, go ahead. If you're gonna do it, actually do it.
No, it's
Okay.
What are you
see, like, a
doing?
little-
Braylif, there's a dead monkey on you.
This is Chipper.
It's not very chipper.
Well, that's his name. So
You named it?
it's part of my druidic circle. Okay, don't question it.
Is this like bargain bin circles for the
Don't
lost
worry.
and...
Don't worry about it.
So you are a druid.
Did you do
I
it
knew
right?
it.
I feel like
did
you
it
didn't
right.
summon
It's-
the whole thing.
Chipper.
It's definitely
Like, and I
missing
look
its
over
skin.
at him on my shoulder. This is all of you, right?
It's like...
I could tell him to stop too. Okay. We're being quiet, okay?
It holds up a bony finger.
Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
Why did you summon the devil spawn?
It's not a devil spawn.
What's its purpose? To scare everyone?
So he could be on your shoulder and he could help you.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yep.
I'll take Obi. You can keep
No, Obi's
all
with
the
me.
chipperness. No, I want Obi. Obi doesn't forget about me.
I also don't forget about you. I was somewhere
Really?
else.
Where was I for the past few months, huh?
Here.
When'd you find that out?
Now is not the time, guys.
While they're arguing, Vi walks up and kind of hits Dalen on the leg and looks at Obi, and then starts walking whichever direction Obi's pointing.
Oh yeah, Obi starts to go off again.
See, now we're gonna be in trouble with Caden. Gosh, come on.
This isn't over.
So if Vi tells on us, doesn't that make Vi a snitch?
As he says that, Vi turns around and looks at him.
I'm just saying.
Quite.
We're in this together, Vi. Whatever happens in this circle stays in this circle. Like that freaking creature right there. It will not leave this circle, I promise. You're one of us, Vi. Ah, one of us!
And then it's just like a bony tail on him.
Ah!
All right, let's go.
Oh no.
You'll get over it. Just come on.
Paralyzed. Half movement. Oh.
We follow.
Obi is like sniffing and like leads you through kind of like the back way. But you get to a point where you see a marching of guards kind of like headed past, and he kind of like stops and waits for everybody to catch up.
Okay. We're gonna...
I'm one with the trees.
Perception checks.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
So do I roll 3 dice then?
Don't come at me with the sass. You summoned all these creatures. You
I
and
know.
your freaking Brady Bunch of horror can roll 3 different perception checks.
Perception check. So what do I give Obi?
Bunch of horror.
Perception. That is. Oh my god.
I got guidance, right?
From who?
22
Yourself?
for
Are you
Obi.
guiding yourself?
You
So
get
it's
it
a
from Vi
So it's a 22 for Obi.
because she's not helping the other two anymore because they done pissed her off.
So 22 for Obi, 10 for Raylith, and it's a natural 1 for Chipper.
He wasn't brought here for a long time. He was only brought here for a short time. Anyone that got a 16 or higher would notice as the group is marching past, there is a
Oh my god.
slick back cricket kind of like marching along with them, trying to blend in. He has like a sack of what you can only imagine to be stolen goods, and he heads off with the other marching elves, soldiers.
That's my boy Blue.
But as soon as they clear, Obi continues onward, and you see kind of a passageway open up, and there's a stairwell that kind of like spirals downward, and Obi insinuates that that's the direction that y'all need to head.
Okay.
Shall I go first?
It's up to you.
I go first.
Y'all still didn't tell if we have a plan or not. What happens if we find Freya?
We make sure she isn't dead or dying
Okay.
or about to die.
We could also, this is a thought that I had a while back, we could try to escape.
How long ago was this thought, planted in your head?
After Dalen came back.
Oh, that's a good answer. Good answer.
What's your plan, Liam?
Well, first it was to meet up with my friends again, because I gave y'all such a wonderful review, but apparently that doesn't matter because we're just gonna steal Freya and escape out of the Unseelie Court, which is nice.
That's a good plan. We're doing that.
That's not... was being
I start walking to
sarcastic.
the stairs.
Okay, so we're gonna. This is walking, talking, whispering. Okay.
Roll for whisper.
Oh my God.
No, I'm joking.
Is it performance?
Okay, so we just need to make sure she's alive and okay, and nothing is happening to her. That is it.
But what if something is happening?
Then we're going to
know.
step in.
But then they would know that we're not where we're supposed to be.
And they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
He has a
Which
point.
is watching us.
Also,
And not
Caden
killing
would know,
Freya.
and Caden would know because of Vi. So he's with Vengak, so either way, we're all in the know regardless. Except Cricket, but Cricket will be fine. He's doing some hoe shit.
Right.
You don't. Okay, that's the plan.
Liam, you can wait for us at the palace if you want.
I feel like y'all need assistance. I mean, I'm not volunteering
Okay,
myself or
Just
anything.
go, Dalen. Yes, we're fine. I believe in you. You'll protect us. We'll protect you. We're all gonna try to escape. Okay. All right.
Just don't leave me again. I'm just being
We're
like,
not-
completely frank. If I
Okay,
turn
you're being
around and y'all are not there,
You're being very
this is
needy right
well-
now. I need you to stop.
I can't wait till we forget about Liam again. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's do everything Rayliff wants to do.
Okay,
He
we go.
follows after Dale. So as y'all
You're
head down,
executing your solid plan, Liam.
I didn't have a plan. I just cast Pass Without a Trace.
And it's going swimmingly.
As y'all get to the bottom of the stairs, what is y'all's passive perception?
12.
18 for Vi.
15.
So yeah, odors. There's a series of discomforting smells that hit you as you start to head down this stairscape. As you get
Would I?
further and further in, there's kind of almost decaying esque.
More so than what's on coming off a chipper, which is on his shoulder.
Oh yeah, definitely.
does it
I'm pretty
smell.
sure
Oh my
immediately
God.
when y'all head down, everyone looks at Chipper to see if he like passed gas or something, cause it is vile. It's gross. But realizing it's not the dead monkey and it's probably something else, y'all continue forward, and the decaying smell exceeds all expectations. Think of like rot and then put it a little bit further, cause it's gross. But you get down here and you see a series of skeletal bone structures with like cobwebs and probably spiders crawling all through it. And you navigate through what seems to be like this underground tunnel area-esque. It's pretty dark. Does anyone have dark vision? Besides Aline?
Me. Yo.
Oh no, Dalen.
Let me see.
He's going first!
I'd say the dragon does.
Okay.
So would Obi. I don't know about.
Oh, I
Chipper.
actually do have dark vision.
Nice. So y'all are not prevented from exploring these caverns. However, it does seem to be pretty windy from here. Immediately once you go in, you're faced with like a wall and a path that goes left and a path that goes right.
I sent Chipper down one.
What?
I sent Chipper down left.
Down left? Oh.
You said there's two paths.
Yes.
I'm sending him to be the left one.
Oh, Chipper goes left.
Yeah.
I'm going to use another divine sense. I have 2 left.
Oh dear. You sense undead, but at a alarmingly high rate. It's almost like the air is poignant with dead energy.
Can Vi
Is it
pick up
stronger
any-
one way or another?
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Can Vi pick up any scent of Freya at all?
Have Vi
Over
roll
this.
a survival check.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
That is 14 plus 5, so 19.
Okay. Dalen, your undead intuition is leading you right. However, you see Vi kind of sniff off and go left with Chipper.
The animals go on a little adventure.
The familiar party split.
As Vi turns and sees everybody else kind of going the other way, she turns back around. It kind of growls a little bit, and then does like this to try to get everybody's attention.
Well, I didn't start going right. I was just
Okay.
sensing where I feel most of that energy.
Okay.
So I will whisper to the party, there's undead all throughout here. I'm sensing a lot to the right. Question is, did they take her towards the undead or away?
As he whispers that, she growls again and does this way.
Okay, I think.
I'm good with that.
Okay, we should follow that.
But what's
Don't
right?
really want to go.
Do you want to go by yourself?
We already agreed that I'm not getting left behind. I just want to know what's right. Because if right ends
Okay.
up becoming our back, then we're fucked.
There's
Okay.
undead down to the right, so yes.
Okay. So since I'm gonna do Alim, I'm gonna do this for you, okay? I could send Chipper down that way since he seems undead. Okay?
Seems.
I'm going to see what's over there. Okay?
What's up, guys? I'm one of you.
I mean, I don't have any attachments to Chipper, but even
I
I
know.
think that's pretty vile. What if he runs into something? He's left by himself with his,
I
like,
could resummon
bones?
him.
You
I
can
could resummon
resend?
him.
So they're
a
just
hand on
summon
Liam.
pets to you?
Put a hand on Liam's shoulder and say, it's good
I'm
to see
sorry.
that you care.
I'm distraught.
It's good to see that you care.
I literally
Alright.
said I don't care about Chipper. But I think that's pretty a low blow.
I'm distraught.
Okay. We're gonna. Okay. Chipper, I'm gonna send Chipper down. And then, like, if anything happens, I just want to see if he comes back, for him to try to, like, convey, because he is my companion, information to me.
Okay. Well, to fortify my not liking your pet thing. And he's gonna like reach down and touch Chipper and give him a blessing of the trickster. So for the next hour, Chipper, if he's alive, will have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. Hey, I'm just
So
putting
it goes away if he
clause.
dies. That's good to know.
Okay. So I'm gonna send him down that way.
Roll
Will
a
he make
stealth check for him.
regular.
Yeah.
We would say, don't we still have pass without a trace?
Yeah,
he's
but
gonna
it's
leave the.
beaconed on Aleem.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because he's leaving
What can I make him like? What can I make Chipper like? Flavor wise, he's like an undead monkey essentially, but like an imp or something, or
Oh yeah, you could use like an imp card or something.
okay. Let's see.
I just thought about this. I could have did that for Dalen, so he doesn't roll at disadvantage with that really unique armor set that you have on.
Okay, so to stealth, +5. Okay.
Hey, Aleem came packing with a month's worth of
Spells.
abandonment issues.
21 for stealth.
So Chipper starts to head off.
So Chipper, like, you see him like sprout wings, kind of like Latna's. Yeah, like wings sprout from his back, and like he just like goes flying.
I jump a little bit when the wings come out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
He really is gross.
Yeah, but
You know.
okay. He could be gross, but he's mine. Okay, so deal with it. You're with me.
you
Like Obi, cute, perfect. Chipper,
see?
opposite.
Obi is his wizarding side, which is what he's good at. Chipper!
Wizarding side, he's a druid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Yeah.
He said druidic circle. He's a druid. Just that's all there is to it.
Okay. I'm convinced.
I'm happy to have you back, Liam. It's good to have you back.
We'll get there. We'll we'll just get through this encounter, and as long as y'all are still here, I'll be fine. I didn't scream when y'all left. It was fine.
We didn't think you did.
Look, we're not gonna forget you, okay? Just
Of course.
okay.
He casts Zone of Truth.
Just I'm telling you the truth, okay? You don't need to cast that. It's okay. Trust me.
Triggered. Okay.
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Insight check.
Wait,
Oh,
here's my
no.
persuasion. Oh, that's a +1. That's a +1.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Well, I beat you by 1 because of a +1.
All right, let's just go before Vi leaves us, or Obi.
Okay, Obi wouldn't leave.
Rest in peace, Chipper. And he starts walking.
Chipper's probably going to scare them.
Okay.
So y'all start to head down the pathway. That vile scent kind of takes a permeant sort of physicality to the air. You see up ahead, even through the bare minimum at best sort of lighting that seems to be down here from faintly lit torches, that there's kind of a greenish tinted hue in the air. Roll a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Well, that's good.
That's a 19.
Got a 14 for a lean.
19.
I roll a 1, but I have a -1. So
You got a 0?
I get a 0.
Bruh.
I mean, I guess I could check to see. Yeah.
It's,
So
I don't even think guidance is going to help that one.
No.
I
Save the
guess,
guy.
I mean, it makes sense. So this particular scent or coloration within the air seems to be giving off kind of like a permeance of necrotic disease, you would have to guess.
Oh, well, that's good for a paladin.
Yeah. Dalen doesn't
Nobody
see
else.
anything wrong. All the rest of you are just like more or less conscious that you probably shouldn't take really deep breaths down here.
Whew. I'm tired.
Okay, do I have anything for this? Would Druidcraft help me here? I'm legit asking.
What are you going to do with it?
Instantly have a flower long seed.
What do you need help with? You're just walking.
Sensory effects. That's only these.
You don't
Nope, I
see
can't.
that cloud of grossness?
No, Chipper's gone. I don't.
Okay, yeah. Still, it's fine. It's. You don't see that? No, at all. Okay, well, let's just be. You can lead the way, Dale.
Okay. I will.
Go.
As y'all continue downward, the path opens up a little bit, and there seems to be a room dimly lit with braziers of this tealish blue flame that doesn't seem to be burning from any type of torch material, but kind of like there's maybe a series of 6 of them. And in the center up ahead, you see a body kind of like strewn on top of this altar-esque up ahead, maybe 120 feet away.
Do we all say that or just Dale?
Oh, y'all see it.
Okay. Okay, so
Is it like Freya?
I don't know. I don't have eagle vision. You want to go check it out? You can lead the way. I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'll go get her.
Oh God.
All right.
I try to stop him, but like he's too strong.
Just drag him with me.
You're getting closer. 100 feet. The fires flicker. Closer. 80 feet. There's a steel silence in the air. You can only hear your footsteps. Closer. 50 feet.
Wait,
You make out
Dale,
a body.
Dale.
Feminine in proportion. Looks familiar. But she doesn't seem to be moving.
immediately run up to it and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. As you get close, Raylith,
Mm-hmm.
and cast Spare the Dying, you see the princess. Her body seemingly cold in this underground cavern. Meanwhile,
No.
Caden, as you're waiting for the princess, something seems odd. Not
Okay.
because of the time it's taking for them to like fetch her or like get an audience with her, but you can
It
clearly
seems
see
like the air of the courtroom has changed.
yes, like people are reassembling and there seems to be kind of a just weird air about everything. Um since you've been there, you've counted maybe 10 or so guards at both sides, so maybe like 20 more. Um appearing and kind of like looming in the background on either side of the each entry point. They're still
Okay.
behind the gated portions, but you're just like picking up these small details that don't seem to be aligning themselves properly.
And I've been seeing this before they got to her.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll kind of look at Vengax. Something's wrong. They're increasing the guard.
Vengax kind of like spreads his wing and looks on either side, cocking his head. So, what's the plan?
I don't know yet. They don't know that our friends are gone yet. There's no way. But something's happened. If they knew our friends were gone, they would have already rushed us.
I don't think
They
we
seem-
have much time then.
They seem troubled. How much time from when I see them until the team makes it to the princess?
Maybe 5 to 10 minutes, inching more
Okay.
towards the 10.
So I'd say that me and Vengax would be talking and watching. And then as soon as Raylith and the team sees who's on that altar, I would say that Vide pinged me with what she sees. And I would immediately go towards the guards at the gate closest to the courtroom.
Okay, as you get closer, there's that one guard that sent the other off, and he's looking kind of like addressing the other guards that have shown up. But as you approach, he looks over to you.
I need to see the king and queen immediately. I know you're not bringing me the princess, and I know why.
We haven't been
I
able
need
to
see them
locate
now.
the princess.
I understand, and I know where she's at. I need to see them now.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can Vegas give him advantage?
Just
Dirty 20.
he looks at you. All right, with me, and he opens the door and opens it for you and Vingax to
I was gonna
exit
say
out.
he turns and points at Vengax and goes, "He needs to come with me too." Which he would have said that as he was letting us in.
All right. Excuse us. And he just starts beelining it to where you would imagine the throne room to be.
Okay.
As y'all are headed past, you can kind of see the opposite side of the guardscape. There's a sense of unease, and the closer you're getting to where the king and queen would probably stay, you're noticing a progressive, more focused watch, essentially. Then he stops at a line of guards and starts to like talk to them, motioning back to you two. All right. They will let one of you in to speak with His Highness.
As he says that, they see Caden take off his bow and his quiver and his sword, and he turns and hands it to Vengax, and he goes, "This is an urgent matter, and in order for them to trust me, you need to hold these."
Okay. And Vingax will grab your weapons.
I'm prepared.
The guard kind of like steps back, and you see a part in the wall of guards that was there, and behind them is a large sort of elvishly ordained doorway passage that is closed presently.
Okay.
When you address His Highness, make it fast, make it quick, concise. Make her be with you. And they let you go up towards the door as one of the urchins addresses. Your Highness, we have one of the visitors here to speak with you. And the doors open slowly. And you see the king and queen kind of nestled near the throne. The king is sat, and the queen, who probably was talking to him, is kind of like standing close to where he is. And as soon as the door is fully open, their eyes draw to you down this like long pathway, robed ground. You see there's probably room for a court to be there if they so choose, but it's currently empty. And it's maybe 300 feet from entry point to the top of the throne.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the room
Make
that
a
I can see?
perception check.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a 24.
Just that older lady that wore the mask. She's kind of ushered quietly in the back corner, but she stops what she's doing as well and kind of like looks at you, watching your body language, much similar to how she was when she was at the Sealy Court.
Okay. I will walk at a hurried pace towards them, but not aggressively, and get as close to them as I feel I can without feeling threatening. And I'll kneel down to where I'm not saying this in a loud manner. Your Highness, I have troubling news. I know we're not permitted to go outside of the room you put us in, but we got word that your prisoner was being moved and potentially violating our agreement for the trial. And some of my team went to investigate these matters. Upon doing so, they found the princess in dire straits, possibly dead or dying. They are with her at this present time. I know their location. As you can see, I am unarmed, and I came to you immediately after I received word.
Where is this location you speak of? Is it within the palace?
I only received visions, and he recounts his dragon. She's with them. She says it reeks of death. Dungeon, perhaps. Through the wooded area, guards patrol a lower section into what has a pathway that branches left and right.
I believe you speak of the crypts.
She's on an altar. Blue flames, no torches in this room.
We thank you, sir, for this information. Antona, send guards down there immediately. Find our daughter.
With all due respect, I request permission to join your guards along with my companion to ensure my companions return safely as well.
Very well, but there is the manner of the prisoner. She is not in her current location, as she should be.
They were trailing her, and my dragon claims she went the corridor they were seeking when they found your daughter. They did not see her there. I know not where she's at either. Where's your advisor? To be frank, I suspect he has a hand in this.
Troilar was sent to attend to the evidence that was gathered. He said he would skip the meal and look it over so that we could better prepare a series of questions to ask the rest of your party members. He should be in his chambers.
I would recommend sending guards to evaluate if he is there or not. Don't you find it odd that he and one of my companions disappeared into one of your orbs, skipped a meal to proceed with evidence ahead of time, and then his sister went missing along with your daughter?
Perhaps odd for those that are not accustomed to the manners in which we seek evidence, but these do not hold favor for Droilar at the moment. Come with me. I'm going with my daughter to seek my daughter. I will be with the guards there. I would like you close.
I understand.
And the king gets up, and you see some of the servants come out of whatever corridor, holding some series of like elvish armor, and quickly address it to different fasteners on his normal garb, and then he quickly begins to head out of the front of the throne room.
Pit crew speed. He's good to go.
So as Caden is following Raylith, you cast Spare the Dying.
Mhm.
Before you is the princess. That doesn't look like Freya.
That.
Is she alive, coherent, still out?
She's cold. She's
Make
cold. She's cold. She's
a
cold.
medicine check to see if you can gauge the temperance.
Me?
We know what happened last time I did
You're
that.
touching her.
I casted Spare the Dying. Do I feel it do anything?
You feel the magical energy go into her.
But do I feel it take effect or anything?
You're not sure.
Oh,
21.
I'm all out of lay on hands.
21 on medicine.
While he's checking that, he's going to see a circle appear on the altar where he's sitting trying to check. And Vi is going to put healing spirit circle right on top of her in his location.
Does this manifest in any particular way?
It's going to be only what she's seen as little fey creatures coming up in the circle.
So as this is happening, magic filling the altar area. With that 21 for medicine, Raylith, she still feels cold, non-responsive, doesn't look like she's breathing.
Let's just get her and get out of here.
If I may,
She's.
we're holding a dead princess. I don't care which area we're part of. That does not look good on our part.
Well, I'm not going to leave her here.
Aleem. Caden already. He knows. He knows. Vide's with us. He knows. He knows. So he acts accordingly to everything.
Forgot I have cure wounds.
Since with the healing spirit's been able to constantly heal, and she looks lifeless anyways. Since Vi can't actually talk to anybody but me normally, she turns and looks at Obi and casts Speak with Animals because she knows that Obi can talk to Raiden.
Yeah, mentally.
And she looks at Obi and relays Caden is en route with Vengax, the king, and a whole regiment of soldiers to this location.
Okay. He's already on his way here with the king and soldiers. Okay.
Does the path keep going? Like the direction we were headed?
Yeah, it does seem to go further in, but it branches out again, like another left-right up ahead. Raylith also with that 21 for medicine. The poignancy of the air that you all are in doesn't seem to be taking an effect on the princess at present. Like, it doesn't seem like she's gained any disease or anything. Her body seems cold, but other than that, isn't being affected.
Is there any puncture wound, blood, anything?
From what you can tell, you've done a pretty close examine. You don't notice anything.
Okay. Vi, do you still smell Freya?
Do I still smell Freya?
Roll a perception check.
That is a 13 plus 8, so 21.
Yes, but not in the present area. It seems to
Is
be
it
continued on further
She
in.
turns and looks down the corridor past where we came in, further in.
Okay.
Do
If
I
they're
smell
coming-
anything else with her that I may have smelled previous?
For Vi's check.
Mhm.
Yes, a hint of lavender.
And so, speak with animals last 10 minutes. She relays that to Obi.
Okay.
And you should know what that means, Braylon. She's going to link that to Caden.
Okay.
Nothing was behind us. We can leave her here and go on ahead, since we know they're on their way.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to. Can Caden talk to Vi?
Caden I can telepathically talk to her and she to me, yes.
Okay. Obi.
Oh, Vi can understand you.
Okay,
She
okay,
just
okay,
can't
okay.
physically talk to you.
Okay, Vi. Tell him where the body is. We're gonna go find Freya.
We're just gonna. I mean, Dalen
If you
said
want, you
I
can-
You
was.
care.
Okay. Aleem,
Stay here with the body.
if you want, you could stay here with her, but we're gonna go find Freya.
Are you leaving me?
It's up to you. You could come with us or stay.
gonna
Caden knows where
grab-
she's at.
Grab his upper arm and just start walking.
No. I have to stay. I have to stay. I have to stay. I have
Okay.
to stay.
Hold on,
Go,
okay.
go.
Okay, we're gonna take off running.
We'll be back. The last thing Liam remembers.
As y'all head down further into the complex, I need Chipper to roll a perception check.
Time to see what the monkey sees.
What is perception?
It would be whatever the stats of the creature, the modifier.
There's deception, insight, persuasion, and stealth.
It should
For
be
their
the
wisdom,
imp's
if they have
wisdom.
a modifier.
+1.
Okay, so
Come on. 19.
similar to that bluish green flame, Chipper sees something, multiple somethings. Sets of eyes glowing in the darkness. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 10 sets, 12 sets, 20 sets. And they're all slowly dragging their various carcass pieces across the stony floor, looking, searching. But they don't notice Chipper. Yet.
Do they notice anything else, or are they just walking aimlessly or towards where we were, where Chipper came from?
There's a few staggering that way, but Chipper's moved in a position to where they don't have a beat on him. But for the most part, they're just kind of aimlessly moving about the room.
Okay. And nothing else, just the undead.
Just that.
And there's no further. It just stops there.
Yeah, it
Or does
seems
it
to be
continue?
like a contained room of just like crypts or like coffins that have now been opened with dead people walking about.
Okay. I'm gonna. With that perception check, do they all just look very decrepit and decayed and everything? Or are they like fresh bodies?
Oh no, they're all decrepit and decayed.
Okay, then I'm gonna call him back. Since they're all. Okay.
Roll me another advantage stealth check to see if he can sneak past.
15 plus 20.
Okay, so last you called, he's headed back to you as best he can.
Okay.
Dalen and Raylith, as y'all head to the fork, which direction will you go? Left or right?
Whatever Vi is going.
Where Vi like designated a specific
because
one.
she gets
I don't
smelled.
remember which one.
Okay, Vi starts to head right.
I'm
as-
chasing the lavender
Okay,
at this point.
y'all head down quickly, keeping up with the Drake, and it leads you to a. It's not really like a sewer tunnel, but it is a large circular covering within the confines of this this crypt. It's hastily opened, and from what you can tell, it's just appearing darkness further in.
I'm gonna send a firebolt down.
Okay,
Just straight down, just to light up the path.
you shoot it.
Yes.
It catches light against the kind of like narrow tunnel that it
You
is.
see Freya, then she's on fire.
And at the end, there is a large set of, or
Sewer
like a
pipes.
ladder that kind of goes up.
When he sent it down, I was just kind of like chasing the firebolt.
Okay.
As soon as it impacts, it goes dark again, but you see the fire glisten against the metal of the ladder that goes up. Dalen.
I'm gonna just. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run down there. Like, just.
Okay. You get there. Y'all are both at the base of this ladder.
Climb.
Does Vi smell that the lavender
But,
went
like,
up the
yeah.
ladder?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure there wasn't some little offshoot that they may have taken to backtrack.
Yeah.
I'd say that after Vi relayed the information that Caden would have said, Your Highness, your update, your daughter is lifeless on the altar. There's Aleem is with her at this time. My team has tried everything in their power to save her. They're currently chasing Freya, but there's been a new development. Vi has caught the scent of lavender alongside Freya's scent.
What is that boy up to?
Okay, I'm gonna take it off and like just since we're climbing up the ladder and you guys are talking about that, that's what I'm doing.
As you get to the top, there is a arrow knocked and pulled, kind of like aimed straight for where the middle of your eyes are. As you see the Lavender Bard with Freya closely behind him. Huh. Interesting. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm protecting a friend.
We were protecting her ourselves.
Really? Where were you when, her brother took down my sister?
Talking about what to do in the court.
He kind of like eases off on the tension for the bow long enough for you to climb out or stay there if you're staying there.
I'm climbing up and I'm putting mage armor on. I am fucking around.
Did Vi hear him say that Drawlar took out the princess?
Can Vi climb ladders?
She could fly. No, can't she fly? No.
Not yet. Or would she have been
I don't
able
know,
to?
can she climb?
She can.
Her
climb on my back.
athletics is a +6.
She could get on Dalen.
Sit on my head.
I mean, she could ride his shoulder as far as that goes. She rides Caden's shoulder all the time.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
lower
then
up
she
there.
probably would have been able to pick up.
Then she would have relayed that to Caden as soon as she heard it.
Okay.
Is Freya
Which
with
then
him?
Caden would have relayed that
Yeah.
to the king. So Caden would have relayed to the king that Drylar is the one that hurt the princess.
Freya will look at you, Raylith. I would love to fill you in, but we really need to leave.
Okay, let's head back.
As she says that, Vi's going to tug on Rayla's shoulder.
What's up?
As she says leave. And she gives him that look like everything that's being done and said is being relayed directly to the king right now. Like he knows everything.
The king already knows. He knows that your brother took out your sister.
No, Drawlar took out the
Yeah.
princess. He
Your
knows
brother
that,
took
that
out
the brother
his
is,
sister.
That's
is
why,
with
that's why.
Freya. Like he knows all that.
Yes, and I'm trying to make sure he does not do the same to myself.
Are you
And
heading towards a way out, or do we need to go the way we came? Where is
Heading
he?
Towards a way out. He spoke about something. A final piece to the puzzle.
final piece.
Can I surmise that anything? Like with those words? Like with Dalen's interaction with him, with Caden's interaction with him.
Make a insight check.
The dead princess on an altar.
Yeah. Insight check? Okay. Nope, that's a 4. Or 5, I guess, but
It's all just kind of whatever the piece is. It's not making itself apparent in this moment.
Okay.
Okay, well, should we just go?
I,
How much time has passed since Vi cast Speak with Animals?
Maybe
I just want to know
5
if I need
minutes.
to cast it again. It's a 10-minute thing, so I just need to know if I need to cast it again.
Oh, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. Obi is going to get a message that says, "Need Caden. More help coming."
okay. Caden's already on his way. Why do you need to run away if... Why do you need to run away if the king already knows and he's not going to attempt to kill you if the king and queen already know about this? Why run away?
It's
They could
not
protect you.
the king that I'm worried about, Raylith. It's my brother.
You want to go stop him, not escape.
No, I want to escape.
Would you like us to give you a head start?
If you can manage, where will we meet?
Ideas.
At
Is
the
what
vanishing...
she pushes to Obi.
At the
I
vanishing
say we
Isles.
meet outside of Sealy. Oh,
I say we meet
Sealy
at the Vanishing
territory.
Isles.
yeah.
So it is clear I will take Freya to the Vanishing Isles and we will meet you all there.
Yes. Okay.
You, magic boy, figure out how to save my sister.
Okay. I will attempt it.
No, you will. But we must be moving.
Okay. All right. Go.
Do you want us to not? Well, I guess they already know because of I.
Yeah. Just go. Just go.
Yeah.
We'll meet you there.
You watch as Advin grabs Freya by the arm and his cape shimmers for a moment. He and her dimension door out of the space.
Oh my god. Okay.
Which
He just waited to use that for
Yeah,
an
right.
audience.
Vi sends them a message that says, "Let them go. Plan. No tail." And Caden just sits there and takes that message and keeps continuing to the princess.
Okay. I should go back down with Aleem. Also, according to... Wait, what I know about Chipper's thing, right?
If you
About
have
the
a telepathic sense to him. If not, then you have to wait till he comes to you.
Okay, I have to wait then. Okay. All right, let's go back to Aleem. We gotta go and just... I'm gonna try something. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try something. Because I was able to... Okay, this is like as we're heading down. I'm gonna try something because we all have this innate magic inside us, and I learned it, and I have an idea. It might work. It probably won't, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Dalen, you can't do anything to help her either at the moment.
Just simple cure wounds.
Okay. Okay. I guess we'll continue walking to Aleem.
Around this time, Caden You, the king, and the guard have approached the entry point to the crypt, and as y'all are heading down, Raylith and Dalen and Vi are headed back to meet up at that central point. And as y'all are in the crypt at various points, the ground begins to tumble and shake, and the wall starts to, what's the word? Crack a bit, and you feel something push and pull and tighten, and then everything kind of goes dark before that light hits again. And Chipper, being the only one close enough, would sense all of those dead bodies that were moving around kind of disapparate and flame out into the ether, turning into ash. And Raylith and Dalen, as y'all enter, seeing down the path of where Aleem is with the princess, you see a very large kind of ritual circle starting to appear in that area where him and her are at. And there's a sense of relief when Aleem sees you, and then it quickly shifts into dismay as the altar completely bursts into flame. And that's where we're going to end it.
I'm so sorry, Aleem.
We're back, baby! Oh, goodness. Y'all had one job. Sweet. So, check us next time.
What the fuck?
As we pick up from there with the chaos continuing.
Magic Boy had one job. I'm good. Oh gosh.
Moment of silence for cool, tight. No doubt.
Cool. No,
I mean, you said the altar caught fire, but you didn't say Aleem was on the altar, so maybe.
Oh no, he definitely was.
We know Stacks. We know exactly
Yeah,
where
we
he
know
was.
exactly what level of trauma
We
we're
just
running
got
at.
him back.
No, he just got us back.
Cool. Tight. No doubt.
I mean, he's a cleric. He's got cure wounds.
How do you cure evaporation? I don't know.
Doesn't have protection from fire. So.
Oh gosh. Yep. Stacks is back to his shenaniganry. I
He
hope
doesn't
you all
have,
enjoyed it.
Protection from hellflame. Damn it!
Darn, should have prepared that last night. I would have
I
known.
left that pendant at home.
Dang it!
Okay, but how much damage did you do? Because like we could possibly save him.
I don't know how much ritual circle hellfire damage is, but it
Is
can't
that
be
like-
low.
Is that like 999? Like, did you roll max damage, or do we got a chance here?
It's like insta death.
Like, could he jump in the healing spirits and maybe we got a shot?
Imagine that's what keeps them up. Okay, we'll find out next time.
Fuck. What the fuck?
fuck? Ah!